Hey, what's up, level 2 crew? All right, today we're going to start our new lesson, lesson 6. And before we begin, I'm going to talk to you about the learning targets. So, the learning targets today are I can correctly decode or sound out words containing the TCH consonant team. I can define the rule for TCH spelling. I can correctly decode words featuring past phonograms LL, FF, and SS, AL, WA, QU, and CK. I can segment multisyllabic words based on the number of vowel sounds that I hear. All right, before you start this lesson, it would be a good idea to complete your Form A decoding assessment so you can have a starting point and see where you are. And then at the end of our reinforcing lesson, you can do the Form B decoding assessment and see how much you have grown. Okay? All right, so you've been doing such a great job with reading and spelling that today you're ready to learn a new consonant team. You've already learned that most consonant teams have 2 letters that make one sound. But today's consonant team has 3 letters, all right? And it still makes one sound, okay? So let's go ahead and practice your phonogram cards before we learn that new sound, all right? And just like before, you can pause the video at any time, all right? So here we go. O, A. W, F, P, FF, H, K, Y, Y, WA, W, QU, Qu, AL, all, X, X, CH, Ch, WH, N, U, ANG, ang, D, D, TH, or the, B, B, I, T, T, SS, LL, S, A, L, UNG, J, J, C, K, V, UNK, unk, ONG, ong, ANK, ank, M, E, F, SH, sh, R, Z, Z, ONK, onk, ING, ing, G, G, CK, K, and INK, ink. Okay? What are these letters? T, C, H. These 3 letters say ch. When they are together, when you see the letters T, C, H together, they always make the sound ch. They come right after a vowel at the end of a syllable. Something else does that as well. That's right, the CK does that as well, all right? So you'll see this at the end of a syllable following that vowel, all right? The key word for TCH is, catch. So we have a picture of throwing a ball and catching the ball. So you hear it, catch, catch. You hear the vowel, a, and at the end of the syllable, ch, and it's spelled TCH, all right? So the vowels that you can see before the TCH is a, I, E, all right? So remember, it's TCH spelling if it comes after the vowel at the end of a syllable. All right? Now you guys are ready for step 2. All right, for step 2, I want you guys to create a TCH card. Okay, you can do this on a sheet of paper. You can find a card that has this. You can do this on a sheet of paper, okay, and write the phonogram TCH. We call this also a trigraph because it's 3 sounds or 3 letters together that makes one sound. Just like 2 letters is called a digraph. So di meaning 2, tri meaning 2, or 3. All right. So I'm going to tell you. So I want you guys to close your eyes. I will say a word. I want you to repeat the word and listen to hear if the word has a ch sound at the end of the syllable. If the word has a ch sound at the end, you should hold up your TCH card. Okay? Say catch. All right. Do you hear the ch sound at the end of the word catch? Yes. So I'm going to hold up my card because I hear that ch sound. All right. Say cat. All right. Do you hear the ch sound at the end of cat? Nope, not the end of cat. All right. Say fetch. Do you hear the ch sound at the end of fetch? Yes. Say check. Do you hear the ch sound at the end of check? Nope, not the end, but at the beginning. And that doesn't work, right? Say pitch. Do you hear the ch sound at the end of pitch? Yes. Say hatch. Do you hear the ch sound at the end of hatch? Yes. Say nap. Do you hear the ch sound at the end of nap? Nope. Say patch. Do you hear the ch sound at the end of patch? Yes. All right, good job with step 2. Now you're ready for step 3. All right, guys, for step 3, you'll need out your phoneme graphing sheet. It's the one that has the gray box at the top and also has a kind of like a chart with a dashed line as well. Okay, and you also need 3 white circles or 3 white markers and 1 green marker. And again, these could be different colors as long as you have 2 different colors. All right, 3 of the one color and 1 of the other color. Remember that for us, green means vowel. Okay. Do you remember what the letters TCH sound? What they sound like? What do they make? TCH, right? Makes the ch sound. All right. When we hear a ch sound at the end of these words, we will spell it TCH. All right. We're going to build the word pitch. Say pitch, like I'm going to pitch the ball. Okay. How many sounds do you hear in that word? All right. P, I, ch. There are 3 sounds in that word. Okay. So we'll bring down our marker. So for the first sound, p, that's a consonant. I, that's our vowel sound. And then we have ch, the consonant T at the end there. All right. Now, first sound again is p. We're going to write a P for that. P. All right. I, what letter makes the I sound? You got it. It's the I. All right. Since we have that vowel sound and we had at the end of a syllable, we had the ch sound. That means we're going to use the TCH spelling of that sound. The other sound, the other way we spell it is TH. All right. But there are specific reasons why we're using TCH because of that vowel right before it. It's at the end of a syllable. That's why we're using TCH. Okay. I'm going to put a smiley face under TCH to let you know, hey, this is a trigraph and I need to make one sound for it. All right. So we have p, I, ch, pitch. Okay. Let's clear this and try another one. Say fetch. All right. Let's count the sounds in fetch. F, e, ch. Another 3 sound word. First sound, f, that's a consonant. Second sound, e. That's a vowel. The last sound, ch, is the other consonant team. All right. So for f, what letter would we write? Well, we will write the letter F for f. Second sound, eh. What vowel is that? You got it. It's an E. Again, because we have the ch sound at the end of a syllable following a vowel, we're going to use the trigraph TCH. So we have f, ch, fetch. Okay, moving on. Our next word is the word check. All right, so how many sounds does the word check have? Ch, k. First sound is a consonant team, ch. Second sound is a vowel, e. And third sound is k, another consonant team. All right, now, ch, that sound is at the beginning, not after a vowel, not at the end of a syllable, so we're going to spell it with a CH. Okay, so there is a difference there. All right, and e, of course, is the E. And then at the end of a syllable following a vowel, we hear the k sound. We're going to use the CK. That was our rule from last lesson, lesson 5. So we have ch, e, k, check. All right. I'm going to do one more. The next word is hatch. Hatch. The chicken hatched out of the egg, right? The baby chick. All right. So hatch. First sound, consonant. A is our vowel. And then ch, consonant team at the end there. All right. What letter makes the sound? You got it, the H. What letter makes the A sound? Our vowel is A, short A, right? And then at the end of a syllable following the vowel, we hear the ch sound. We're going to use the trigraph TCH. All right, so we have hatch, hatch. All right, excellent job with step 3. Now you're ready for step 4. All right, guys, for step 4, you will need out your reader page 57 and, of course, a pencil, okay? All right, now that you have that out, let's go ahead and look at the first word. Put your finger at the first word, okay? I want you guys to locate the vowel in that word and underline it. So I'm going to get my pencil set up here. So the vowel is I. Make this a little bit smaller. Okay, all right. And I also want you guys to smiley face the TCH. Now, why in this word is the TCH at the end? Why is it not CH? The reason why is because when you see a vowel, the ch sound following a vowel at the end of a syllable, we spell it TCH. That's a trigraph that we use. If you notice in this previous step, we saw the word check, and we didn't use TCH for that because the CH was at the beginning of the word. So TCH is at the end, okay? And it has to follow that vowel. All right, so we'll see more of that throughout our lesson today, but just remember that rule because that's what we'll be applying. All right, and that's one of our learning targets too. All right, so this word right here is switch, switch. Okay, like I'm going to switch the tracks. All right, my son played a lot of Thomas the train track stuff when he was younger, so he can switch the tracks, so going from one track to another. All right, so what I want you to do now is I want you to smiley face all of the TCH trigraph consonant teams, and I also want you to underline all the vowels that you see. Now there's one word that I'm seeing right away that's a 2-syllable word. So that means that you're going to have 2 vowels that you're going to have to underline. Okay, remember if I have 2 vowel sounds, that means I'm going to have 2 claps, right? Boom, boom. 2 vowel sounds, 2 claps. All right, so that means there's 2 syllables. There's only one word like that. I'll go ahead and put it out for you. It's this word right here. Okay, so whenever you're doing your markings, this word will have 2 vowel sounds. Okay, go ahead and pause the video and make your markings. Okay, all right, now that you're back, let's see how you did. So I want you guys to take your markings and compare them with mine and just check and see how many you got right. If you didn't get something right, go ahead and correct it and make sure you have the correct marking on it. Okay, so we can use these markings to help us decode these words better. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to read these words together. So I'm going to read the word. I want you to repeat the word after me. All right. So first word again was switch. Next word, hatch, clutch. Mitch, it's a name because it's capitalized. Match, latch. Catch, that's our keyword. Patch, pitch. Itch, blotch. Notch, hitch, ditch. Fetch, snatch, botch, hutch, Dutch. Now, Dutch has a D capitalized on it. It means this is it's a proper noun, and Dutch is actually the name of a certain people and a name of a language. If you've ever heard of the place called the Netherlands, it's a country in the continent Europe, and they speak Dutch, and they're also called the Dutch people. Batch, catch up, ketchup. All right, remember this is two vowel sounds. I clapped it out. Catch up. Two vowel sounds, two syllables. Catch up. All right, we see the E for the vowel here, and then U for the vowel there. Scratch, splotch, stitch, snitch. If you want to get more practice in with these kinds of words with the TCH ending them, go to your Fluency Drill 17. You can practice it with an adult, an older sibling, or perhaps your teacher. Anybody will do it. You can even record yourself for 1 minute and or time yourself for 1 minute and do the recording and send that into your teacher via email. All right, now you guys are ready for step 5. All right, this word is notch. What is the word? Notch. All right, in the word notch, what letter says n? That's right, the nasally N. What letter says ah? Look at my mouth. Ah. Oh, that looks like an O, right? And that it is, the vowel O. What letters say the ch sound? You got it, TCH. What does the letter N say? N. What does the letter O say? Ah. What do the letters TCH say? Ch. Say notch. Say notch again, but instead of n, say b. That's right. You have botch. Notch, botch. The first sound changes from an n to a b. Notch, botch. Good job with step 5. Now you're ready for step 6. All right, for step 6, you'll need out your word find sheet. What letters do you see in the middle of this word find sheet? TCH. Can anybody remember what sound TCH makes? You got it. It says ch. All right. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to take a pencil or a marker of some sort, and I want you to circle all of the words that you see that have TCH trigraph at the end of the word. Okay. All right, so go ahead and pause the video and find those words. Now that you're back, let's see which ones that you were able to find. All right, so I had to scroll down a little bit here, but the first ones I found, and read them with me, practice them well, okay? So we have match, like I can match things together, I'm matching cards, or I can have a match, like a game, like a tennis match, or even I could light a match. So a match has several different meanings. Switch, itch, Mitch, this is somebody's name. Catch, and this is, of course, the key word. Itch, pitch, catch, and pitch. Those are baseball terms. You know I love baseball. Snatch. We even use this word in baseball sometimes. Like I was a first baseman, I would snatch the ball out of the air. All right. Oh, I caught myself there. All right. This is not pronounced watch. Can't believe I did that. All right. I got so used to saying the vowel right? But remember our rule. w, ah. Anytime you have a W that precedes the A, that means the A will turn into that ah sound. So we have w, ah, ch. Thanks for catching me on that, guys. All right, let's scroll down. Let's go ahead and clear this and scroll down. Right? Okay, so let's read these words together. Ch, clutch. We use this word in baseball too. Clutch meaning that you did something really well when it was a lot of pressure to do something really well. You do it in clutch. Also, clutch is a type of mechanical thing on a car. All right. Batch. Batch. You might make a batch of cookies. Etch. Fetch. And again, a fetch is like you ask the dog to go fetch, right? Fetch, dog, right, to go after it. Hitch. Itch. Hitch. A hitch could be kind of like a knot, I think, on a trailer. Like you attach things together, you hitch it together. Etch, catch. Now, I don't know what this word is. I have to look that one up. Maybe one of you guys can look it up for me and send me the definition. I'd really like that. All right. So these are our words from the word find sheet. Just make sure you have all of those checked off. And I can't believe I said this is watch. It is clearly watch. I got to remember my rules. All right. Let's go ahead and clear this and look at our sentences now. So let me go to, for these sentences, you will not have a copy of these, but I do want you to look and kind of watch closely as I go through and circle the words with the TCH in them. All right, and we're going to read the sentences together. I'm actually just going to put the smiley face to show that they do say that one sound. They link together to make the one sound. All right. Here's one. Okay, all right. So now that I have all of these smiley faced here to show that they have that one linking sound, I'm going to read them with you guys. So I want you to repeat after me as I read this sentence. I must scratch this itch. I must scratch this itch. Latch the hatch. Latch the hatch. Snatch a batch of jam. Snatch a batch of jam. Chad will pitch the ball and his dog will fetch it. Stitch a patch onto the pants with a rip. Stitch a patch onto the pants with a rip. All right, good job with step 6. Now you're ready for step 7. All right, for step 7, I want you to have out your sounds and words dictation paper as well as a pencil or a marker. Okay, say ch. All right, what two consonant teams can make the ch sound? That's right, CH can make the ch sound as well as our new phonogram, TCH. All right, so pick up your pencil and write those phonograms on your paper. So CH can make the ch sound and TCH. Now, if I had the ch sound at the end of a syllable following a vowel, which one of these would I use? You got it, the TCH. All right, so that's the rule that applies. All right, so anytime that I dictate the ch sound, now you're going to write CH as well as TCH. All right, let's try another sound. Say th. All right, go ahead and pause the video and write the letters that make the th or the sound. Now at your back, you should have written TH or the. All right, next one is the sound all. Now there's two ways to write the all sound. Keep that in mind. All right, go ahead and pause the video and write the two ways for all. Now at your back, you should have written all as in O-L, all. And remember that when an O sound follows an A, the A makes the ah sound. So that is another way of writing the all sound, like the word ball. Okay? Say ung. Again, write the letters that spell ung. Now at your back, you should have written U-N-G, as in sung. All right? Say k. There are 3 ways to write the k sound now. Go ahead and spell those 3 ways for me. Now at your back, you should have written C, which typically is at the beginning of a word. K, which can be at the end of the word or the beginning. And of course, CK, which we know there is a rule with this one. Following a vowel at the end of a syllable, like the word rack. All right? I'm going to go ahead and clear this and scroll down my paper. All right, the next sound is qu. All right, go ahead and spell qu. All right, now at your back, you should have written Q-U. Remember, anytime that you see a Q, there must be a U. Q-U makes the qu sound, as in quiet. All right, it's 2 different sounds, k, w, but they're always put together. All right, they're tied together for life. Okay, the next sound is ch. Remember this one, there are 2 ways now to write the ch sound. Go ahead and spell those ways. Now at your back, you should have written CH, and you should have written TCH. And which one comes at the end following a vowel, end of a syllable following a vowel? TCH. All right, say k. There are 3 ways to write this. Let's go ahead and spell those ways. Go ahead and pause the video. Now at your back, you should have written a C, K, and our last lesson, we learned about CK. And then lastly, say ah. Write the letter that makes the ah sound. You got it. It's the A. All right. Good job with step 7. Now refer for step 8. Say match. Now say a word that rhymes with match. Actually, a good idea. Email me some words that you can think about that rhyme with match. At least 3 words. Okay. Let's think about this. Match. What about our key word? Catch. Okay. What if I needed to sew a patch on my pants where there was a rip? So catch, patch. What's another one? Maybe a latch. You might need to latch the trunk of your car. Okay? So match, catch, patch, latch. I'll have that "atch" sound at the end. All right? What sound do you hear at the beginning of the word match? What's the vowel sound? Ah. And what's the final sound? Ch. So we have ah, ch. Match. Good job. Now you're ready for step 9. Okay, for step 9, you'll need out your sounds and words dictation paper and, of course, a pencil or a marker. All right? Say match. Now, who can spell the word match for me? All right, let's spell it on our paper. All right? So match. First sound is that's going to be an M. Ah, that's our A, right? Our vowel is A. And then ch. Now, what's the rule here? When you have a vowel before the ch sound, and the ch sound is at the end of a syllable, what spelling? There's only 2 spellings, right? Would I use a CH or a TCH? Well, our rule tells us that the TCH is the one that we use. So we have ch, match. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and do some other words with that same rule in mind. Our next word is the word batch. So go ahead and pause the video and spell the word batch. Now at your back, you should have written B, A, and then ch. Again, that vowel following the vowel at the end of a syllable, we hear the ch sound. We're going to use TCH. Match and batch, they rhyme. That would have been a good one for our last step. All right, the next word is hitch. Hitch. All right, go ahead and pause the video and spell the word hitch. Now that you're back, you should have written H, I, I, TCH. All right. Our next word is the word switch. Switch. Let's count those out just so we make sure we get all of the sounds. S, w, I, ch. There are 4 sounds in this one. S, w, I, ch. We're going to pause the video and spell the word switch. Now that you're back, you should have written S, W, W, E, vowel I, then TCH. All right. Our next word is the word notch. Say notch. Now, let's count the sounds. N, ah, ch, notch. First, okay, then pause the video and spell the word notch. N, ah, ch. Okay. The next word is the word ditch. All right, go ahead and pause the video and spell the word ditch. Now that you're back, you should have spelled it D, D, E, I, T, C, H. All right, I'm going to clear this and scroll down. All right, our next word is the word lunch. Say lunch. All right, now go ahead and pause the video and spell the word lunch. Now that you're back, let's see how you spelled it. L, n, ch. This one's tricky, right? It's not TCH, and the reason why is because, look at there, before the ch sound, what do we have? We have a consonant N, right? We don't have a vowel. The rule says if there is a vowel before the ch sound, and the ch sound is at the end of the syllable, do we use the TCH? So this one doesn't apply. All right, it's going to be using a CH. All right, our next word is itch. Again, pause the video and spell the word itch. Now that you're back, you should have spelled I-T-C-H. Next word is the word pitch. Go ahead and pause the video and spell the word pitch. Now that you're back, you should have written itch. And our last word is the word fetch. All right, go ahead and pause the video and spell the word fetch. Now that you're back, you should have spelled it F-E-E-T-C-H. All right, good job with that one. Now you're ready for step 10. All right, for step 10, you'll need out your sentence dictation paper and a pencil or a marker. All right, so for this step, I want you to watch very closely and listen very carefully as I give you a sentence. I'm going to dictate a sentence and I'm going to tell you the words. All right, and I'm also going to write or draw dashes on the board, on the paper, for each word in that sentence. All right, so here we go. Here's our first sentence. I must scratch this itch. I must scratch this itch. Go ahead and pause the video and spell in the words for this sentence. All right, now that you're back, you should have written I must scratch and then is it CH or TCH? You got it, TCH. We see the vowel there, and it's at the end of a syllable. This, the is, itch, itch. All right. So we had 2 words that had the ch with the TCH spelling. Did you remember to use the TCH spelling? Excellent. So remember, if you did not spell something correctly, just put a bracket around it and put the correct spelling above it. Okay. Because you always want to keep practicing and getting better. All right. Now we're going to our next sentence. So again, listen very carefully and watch very closely. All right. I will pitch and you can catch. I will pitch and you can catch. All right. Go ahead and pause the video and spell these words. Now at your back, let's see how you did. I will, remember the double L rule? Following a vowel at the end of a syllable. There's a lot of those. That's interesting. A lot of rules like that. And we hear the ul sound. We got to double the L. I will pitch and you can catch. That's our key word, right? So for pitch and catch, do you remember to use the TCH spelling? I hope you did. All right. And again, if you misspelled something or didn't add something you should have, make sure you put bracket around it and do the correct spelling. Okay? All right. So we are done with step 10. Let's go back and check our learning targets for today. All right. So you have some independent work that I want you to work on. So you can get some practice and really build your skills here. So the first thing you can work on is workbook page 46, and I believe it's just finding the word and the word bait that matches with the picture. And then you can also continue working on your fluency drill 17. Remember, this is where you time yourself for one minute, or you can have an adult or older sibling to time yourself as well. All right, and you can even do 3 readings and try to get better after every reading. All right, and for your evidence it, you got the quick check lesson 6. Remember, you want to do 80% or higher on this. If you haven't done it already, make sure you also do your Form A decoding assessment so we know your baseline, where you started, and then by the end of a reinforcing lesson for TCH, we'll see how you have grown. All right, and then lastly, let's review our learning targets for today. I can correctly decode or sound out words containing the TCH consonant team. We realize that word, when you have 3 letters that make one sound, is called a trigraph. I can define the rule for the TCH spelling. And what is that rule? Following a vowel at the end of a syllable. Just like CK, just like LL, FF, and SS, all of those have that same kind of rule. All right. I can correctly decode words featuring the past phonograms. I can segment multisyllabic words based on the number of vowel sounds. We did this word for one word, and that was the word ketchup, right? Catch up. There were 2 vowel sounds, and and there were 2 claps, right? So that was a multisyllabic word. All right. And of course, doing that Form A decoding assessment. So good job today with your introductory lesson on TCH. Now you're ready to move on to your reinforcing lesson. Good job.